The music of Sicily refers to music created by peoples from the Isle of Sicily. It was shaped by the island's history, from the island's great presence as part of Magna Grecia 2,500 years ago through various historical incarnations as a part of the Roman Empire, then an integral part of the Kingdom of Sicily, and, finally, as an autonomous region of the modern nation-state of Italy. General comments. Sicily is home to a great variety of Christian music, including a cappella devotional songs from Montedoro and many brass bands like Banda Ionica, who play songs from a diverse repertoire. Harvest songs and work songs are also indigenous to the agricultural island, known as Italy's granary. Sicilian flute-in music, called Friscoletto, is also popular among traditionalist Sicilians, as are Messina's male choirs and the island's Chiaramedi, Franco Battiato, Carmen Consoli, Fratelli Mancuso and Ciccio Busacca are among the most popular musicians from Sicily. Busacca has worked with Dario Fo, like many Italian musicians, but is perhaps best known for his setting the poems of Ignazio Battista, a poet who wrote in Sicilian. Fratelli Mancuso have fused traditional Sicilian peasant songs, monodic chants and other indigenous forms to create a uniquely Sicilian modern song style. Sicily has the most vibrant jazz scene in Italy, based in Palermo and including Enzo Rao and his group Shamal, who have added native Sicilian and Arab influences to American jazz. Sicily is also home to Franco Battiato, a popular musician and composer who fused rock and roll with traditional and classical influences, beginning with 1979's L'era del Cinqueo alle Bianco, a popular landmark album. Pop classical crossover soundtrack queen Romina Arena hails from Sicily. She has not only recorded in her Sicilian, Italian languages but recorded and released recordings in many other languages including English, Japanese, Spanish and French worldwide. Traditional music. Sicily's historical connections lie not primarily with mainland Italy, but with the ancient Greeks, Arab and Spanish cultures. The result has been a diverse and unique fusion of musical elements on the island. American musicologist Alan Lomax made some historic recordings of Sicilian traditional music in the 20th century, including lullabies, dance music, festival music, epic storytelling and religious music. Sicily is home to several different types of folk music instruments, many of which can also be found in other parts of southern Italy. The Sicilian chiarametta is a type of Italian zamponi that has two equal-length chanters and from 2 to 3 drones. All the pipes use single-caned reeds made from arundo donax. Also made out of arundo donax is a small end-blown flute called the friscoletto or friscoletto. The jaw harp, known in Sicilian as maranzano, is heavily associated with Sicilian folk music. Since its invention in the early 19th century, the organetto, a diatonic folk accordion, is also prevalent in traditional Sicilian music. Percussion instruments include tambourines and other frame drums as well as the cupa, a unique-sounding friction drum. Musical and theatrical venues. Sicily has 9 provinces. They are Palermo, Agrigento, Caltanissetta, Catania, Enna, Messina, Ragusa, Siracusa, and Trapani. By province they offer these venues and activities. Palermo. The theatrical tradition in Palermo goes back the 16th century and the visit of Charles V. Currently, there are about a dozen theaters in the city of Palermo that feature live music. Among these are the Teatro Massimo, the Teatro di Verdura of Il Castelnuovo, the Teatro Politeama Garibaldi, the Teatro Biondo, the Teatro Santa Cecilia, the auditorium of the Vincenzo Bellini Music Conservatory, and the Salone dello Stare. The town of Monreale in the province hosts a Sacred Music Week on the premises of the Cathedral. Agrigento, the site of an important folk festival, the Sagro del Mandorlo in Fiore. The city also has the Teatro Luigi Pirandello and an archaeological museum that hosts concerts amidst ancient ruins. Caltanissetta, a recently reopened Teatro Regina Margherita, sponsors the concerts of the Friends of Music Association as well as the finals of the Vincenzo Bellini Music Competition. Catania. The city is the site of the splendid Teatro Massimo Bellini, built in 1890 and still decorated with the original architectural allegories to the works of this favorite son composer. Enna. The Cathedral of Enna is the occasional site of music performances, so it is the medieval castle, one of the biggest fortresses in Sicily, which has hosted for decades the so-called closest theatre to stars, named due to the altitude of the castle and town of Enna. Messina. The Teatro Vittorio Emanuele in Messina hosts concerts sponsored by the Laudamo Philharmonic Association. The Cathedral of Messina was heavily damaged both in the Great Earthquake of 1908 and by the bombings of WW2. It has been restored to its original Norman style and is the frequent site of classical music concerts. Messina is the site of the Arcangelo Corelli Music Conservatory. Moreover, in Taormina there is one of the most charming music venues of Italy, the well-preserved Greek Theatre, which regularly hosts a season of concerts every summer. Ragusa. The Cathedral of San Giovanni Battista hosts classical music concerts in the town of Modica. There is a library and center for popular arts and traditions, including music. Syracuse, the greatest of all sites of ancient Magna Grecia. The city of Syracuse has the San Pietro al Carmine Auditorium as well as a large ancient Roman amphitheater that hosts concerts. Trapani, spread around various sites in the region of the July Music Festival and the International Opera and Youth Festival, the International Week of Medieval and Renaissance Music, the International Opera Festival, and the International Piano Competition and the Mario del Monaco Opera Competition. The Friends of Music in Trapani sponsors a very active concert season.